Right, Ben, you've told me this week we're going up north.
Yes.
Where are we going?
Well, right, so you always bang on about this 3 wins in 30 games, whatever.
Because it's ridiculous. We've seen 3 teams win in 30 games.
Right. Hold your row, okay? So, I have taken this and I've decided to go in with that, if that makes sense. So we're not going for wins anymore, we're going for losses.
Who are we going to watch?
A team that is pretty much going to lose and is holding up the Premier League at the minute. Norwich City.
We're going all the way to Newcastle to watch Norwich.
In with their fans, who are quite good.
Oh, I actually can't. I'm done with this.
What?
I actually can't stand it anymore.
What? He's got a foot. What? Okay, well, bye.
Yes, so today we're making our furthest trip up north in England this season. We're travelling from sunny Norwich to Newcastle. This trip totals 458 miles as a round trip and takes our season total miles travelled to 12,059. So if you're familiar with this channel, we've seen 3 wins in 30 games this season, and it's getting ridiculous. I mean, as you'll be aware, and you can see on screen, Norwich are bottom of the league, Newcastle are 14th. We need an absolute miracle for Norwich to win today. As always, this video and every away day we produce this season is sponsored by the essential app for a football fan on a match day, FOTMob. FOTMob is perfect for tracking updates and results for your team both during match day and during the week. As you can see on filming this intro during the week, and as you can see on the app on screen, Norwich have only won 1 of their last 5. If they win today, however, it will be 2 wins from 6, and I mean, I would give anything for it. I will donate any part of me to make that happen. FOTMob is completely free on iOS and Android. You can find out stats for so many teams around the world. I say it every week, but please, honestly, there's a link at the top of the description. Just download it and look at the amount of teams and leagues you can find detailed information on. It is unparalleled. It is incredible. Free on iOS and Android. Top of the description. Check them out and check the rest of this video out. Let's get into it. Ben,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be a long distance trip without shoving a McDonald's down your gullet, would it? It's a lovely way to phrase it. You see, I used to love getting a McDonald's breakfast, but that just looks a bit depressing, doesn't it?
It looks bloody awful.
But I tell you what, Lewis, you look warm.
I am, I feel nice.
You do, you look cosy. Quick debate, Lewis is saying that my tea is too dark. Can you let me know whether he is wrong? But I think that's too much milk and you're just basically drinking hot milk. What's the point?
Here we go!
So most, lads on a way to an away day, they'll be necking some dark fruits or some Stellas. Lewis, you just whacked out the cheese straws. You absolute unit of a man. Beautiful. You lad. Right, so I have just remembered halfway down to the game that last week I made a comment in the video which was this. If we don't see a win here and it becomes 3 wins in 30, I will drink next week for the video. I will get a bit hammered. So I did say, quote unquote, I'm gonna get slaughtered, but obviously that was tongue in cheek. We've got some alcohol, we've got some Thatcher's cider, obviously drink responsibly. This isn't going to get me ridiculously drunk, because I don't condone or endorse that. We're just gonna have a good time, we're gonna get merry, because something's gonna have to make me be interested in this game, because it's gonna be 0-0 in it, let's be honest. I feel like I need to prove I am actually gonna drink this, so I need to... I couldn't even open it.
It won!
I'm that much of a sorry excuse for a man, I couldn't actually open it with one hand. There's the Angel of the North. Is it going to sound really bad that it's quite underwhelming? I don't really know what I expected, but maybe I thought it'd be bigger. Maybe it's not a big deal. It looks cool, but it's just a bit... It's not even got a halo. Chance of Norwich winning today. Sum it up in one word.
Slim.
You booked this. You booked this.
Yeah, I said I'm going for losses. So, for Norwich to lose, which we want.
We don't want.
It's a win for us.
How are you doing, Lewis?
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm loving life.
Ben Gibbs in a chicken shop, just necking a cider. Things you never thought you'd see. Joined by Norwich City Ultra Ben Gibbs. Can you wave your scarf at him? You are an absolute hooligan.
People say support your locals. Here I am.
You support Liverpool.
Yeah,
But actually, people don't realise you were actually born in the centre circle of Anfield. That's where you were not where you were conceived, sorry. Where you well, you might have been. People have always spoke to us about these stairs at the away end at Newcastle being absolutely ridiculous. We've now started our journey. We'll speak to you in half an hour's time when we end our journey. He's bloody going. Go on, Lewis. Go on, do 2 steps at a time, you unit. Yes, what a player. Ben, look at this view you get at the top of the stadium. What's your thoughts?
Can I just say, right, non-football related, the Angel of the North is a joke.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm asking you.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying.
You're disappointed because you thought the Angel of the North would be gargantuan.
Yeah, but it's tiny.
Hello, Ben. Welcome to Newcastle United. It's lovely, isn't it?
This is it.
What a club. We've arrived. Usually at this point I would talk to you about the miles travelled, but those who are very vigilant would notice I said that in the intro. However, this week we have something very special. If you are familiar with the channel and myself, I love football shirts, and I finally have managed to make some AwayDays football shirts. Look at these designs, they are incredible. They're on your screen now, just take them in, they are amazing, I'm aware. We're going to be running a vote, however. Only 2 of the 3 will be produced and made into shirts for you to buy. Be sure to follow me on Twitter in the description, because that is the only place I'll be holding the vote for it. If you love one of the shirts and you don't want to miss out on it, you have to follow me there, as that is where the vote will be held. Also be sure to follow the Kit Factor on Twitter, the man who designed the kits. He's a genius with designing football kits. If you're a team watching this thinking, I need a kit next season, check him out. He's a top man. Let's get into the game. This stadium is absolutely ridiculous.
Can we get a foot?
That is amazing. Right, so our seats in terms of watching the game are amazing, like what a view. Problem is, how are we supposed to know like what players in the ball and what? I know it doesn't really matter too much, but look at the view as well. You did good getting the seats this week, Ben, well done. Thanks for taking me to a game that's a definite loss, but other than that we're doing alright. Ben, sum up St James's Park in 3 words. As what?
Wonderful.
2.
Wonderful.
It's very nice. What's your thoughts, Lewis? I like it. Well, could do without all the Sports Direct scattered across it. Mike. You guys be able to see the famous Norwich City atmosphere of dead silence. There's the Norwich City Ultra. You're striking fear into Newcastle with every swing of that scarf. Yellows. Come on, you big group of men. Please bury one so I can be happy. Come on, boys! Oh my God! Alvarez just missed a sitter. We cling on. Nothing's happening, is it? No. This game's gonna end 0-0. Ben's taking us.
I'm here to watch a loss and we see a draw.
People shout finish, they talk about Boogie. It's a corner! There we go, look at that limbs! The best thing about being this high up is if you look just in the distance, you can actually see Norfolk. Half time, 0-0. Sum it up. 2 words. Very inevitable. Norwich can't score. No, Norwich can't defend. Newcastle can't score. It's going to be 0-0. We've travelled since 6:30 AM, whatever miles, spent however much money to see another 0-0, and there's only one man to blame.
Yeah, is he standing up? Right, if this ends 0-0, I'm ruining the surprise that I planned this one, because...
You planned it.
Yeah, but...
Anyway, here's Ellis with a special announcement at half-time. Usually we do the total costs. No. I've got it in the wrong order, I don't know. Just here's Alice. Half time, here's the stats in terms of money spent for the season so far. Today's tickets came to £60, travel came to £70, food came to £20, our accommodation came to £46, which means our total for the game was £206, which brings our season total cost to £3.5 and £64. You know, £3,564 spent. Jesus. On another note, who do you reckon this stadium's sponsored by? I can't quite put my finger on it. Come on, boys! Who needs Ben?
Don't like him.
At half time, Lewis said, Ben, who needs him? Ben was gone and he bought us both a drink. Do you want to take back the drink?
Is that what he said?
He did. I don't. He said, who needs
What
him?
did I say that? Who needs me? Wait, who drove you 5 hours to get here?
Whatever happens in the game, we can say we've been to one of the best stadiums in England, and the view is amazing. Shame the view of the pitch in the game has not been. Norwich are in. He's beating his man. Pookie! Get the camera! No! Penalty! Oi, VAR! VAR's going to give that, surely. Well, it appears Todd Cantwell has just messed up, but it doesn't look like he would from there. Anyway, it's a Norwich corner. Surely. Pookie! Oh my God! I hate you for taking us here. Pookie's in! Pookie, please! No, oh my God! Oh! They're still alive! No! He's still alive! We're never seeing a win again. There's 10 minutes left to avoid a 0-0. How are you feeling?
Nervous.
This is either the greatest end or the biggest anticlimax ever. There's a minute left. Every single Norwich player's in the box other than the keeper. Imagine.
Score.
I'll give you £10 if you guess what happened. How are you feeling?
I would like to apologise to everyone who's watching.
It's fine. This could all change. What a moment this would be for us. They're not going to score, Ben. No one's going to score.
Ever again.
No one scores in football games we go to. Oh, fucking hell. Full time. Norwich City 0, Newcastle United 0. We've seen 3 wins in 31 games. The only silver lining is we got to see St James's Park. It's lovely. Right, don't touch us yet. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like. Can we hit like 1,000? I don't know. What were your thoughts on this and the season so far, Ben?
What do you want me to say about today? It was unfortunate. It had potential. It didn't play out. Now, the season so far, we're halfway through, probably more than halfway. It's been a shocker.
Yes.
It's been proper. Well, it hasn't been bad, has it?
Yes.
Alright, well, alright, the matches have been bad.
But we've had a good time.
Yeah, we've had fun. We've spent a lot of money, obviously. We've checked FotMob quite a lot, and everyone else should go and check FotMob and download it and all that. On to the second half, innit?
Yeah, you know, onto the last quarter. I think we're maybe, what, 3/5 of the way through the season now. On another note, I just want to say quickly about Norwich fans. I know during the game I was like, oh, they're not loud, but obviously I understand the reason of that is because Norwich have quite an old fan base, quite a traditional fan base, and what I will say is, living in Norwich City Centre, I've begun to learn and appreciate just how massive Norwich being in the Premier League and doing well is for the city, and the county, to be honest. Like, it is a county that very much thrives on, there's not really much going on for us in Norfolk, so that's why Norwich doing well is good financially for the county. It's just the fans are quite naff in terms of atmosphere, one chant over and over again. I can't just ignore that, I have to be impartial about every game, and I also appreciate that, yeah, they travel in numbers, they sell out every week, fair play, but you know, some creativity would be better than just singing the same songs over and over again. But it is what it is. We'll see you next week for Porto Benfica, because obviously I'm going to that.
Yeah, it should be a good one.
Yeah, Ben's not coming because he can't get the time off work to go.
Yeah, I'll be there for like Darlington versus Woking or something in the rain, no doubt.
Yeah. Well, you book it, so
Yeah, that's true. Why would I book it and send you off to Porto?
Ben organises it. What? Pick on the boys. Whip needlessly. Oh! Oh! Oh no.
Someone's getting crunched this game. Someone's getting sent off.
Someone's just been crunched, Ben. He's literally on the floor.